Hi, my name's Harriet and I'm speaking for Life the Basic Manual. Today I want to help other hairstylists find out from their clients what they really want. So the first thing I do is when my client sits down is I really spend time with them on that consultation. I feel like your consultation is the most important part of the service. If you don't find out what they really want, you're never going to make them happy. So I really get to find out about my client, find out what their lifestyle's like, you know, have they got kids, do they do a lot of sport, a lot of activity, because these are all factors that are going to determine a hairstyle that's good for them. So if they're a mum, you know, they've got to do the school run in the morning, they've got 3 kids running around and they haven't got time to style the hair, there's no point me giving them a hairstyle that needs blowing every morning and you need to spend half an hour on it. They'd be much better suited with something they could maybe just tie back and just get out of the way and just get out the door. If someone does a lot of activity, you might find that maybe a nice slick bob isn't going to work for them because they just need to be able to tie the hair up and they don't want hair falling on the face while they're trying to work out and things. So just finding out about them, finding out what the job is, it's really important as to knowing that when they leave the salon they can manage the hair themselves. So the next thing that I would do is I'd go through images with them. So I just find this really important, especially for clients that I don't know, that I've never done the hair before. So they might come to me and say, right, I want a nice block fringe putting in, Harriet. So to me, that's, you know, a real solid fringe straight across, but that might not be what they mean. They just think that's what they mean. So I'd then get I'd maybe type into Google images of fringes and I'd pass it straight to them and say, just have a flick through here. Show me some fringes that you like, show me some that you don't. And then before you know it, they've shown you this soft wispy fringe when they've told you they want a really block full fringe. So getting them to look at those pictures, you can really determine what they actually mean, and visuals are always just great. Same with colour as well. So they might say to me, you know, Harriet, I want a real fiery copper. To me, that means like a bright orange, really vibrant. To them, that might mean just brown with a little hint of orange. You know, it can be understood so differently between different people. Everyone's got different views and different opinions. So using images is a real vital part of the consultation. So once I've determined what they actually want and I've kind of listened to everything that they've had to say, and we've determined that when they go away they can upkeep this style and they're going to be able to make it look nice themselves, so we'll go ahead, do the service, and then once I feel I'm happy with the result, I'll really spend the time making sure that they feel happy with it too. Sometimes the tiniest thing could make the difference to the whole cut for them, whether they love it or whether they hate it. Same with colour as well also. And it might mean maybe a real small job just to fix something so small. That means they love the hair and they can handle it a lot better. So I'll ask them questions and I'll word it in a way that they feel comfortable telling me if anything's not right. The thing I would hate most is a client going home hating the hair and me not knowing nothing about it and then they're going elsewhere. You know, I'd much rather they be able to feel comfortable coming back to me and saying, Harriet, you know, it's a little bit too light for me. I would prefer if it's slightly darker. Then I could just quickly put a toner on it, have it blowed, they'd be out within the hour, and then they become a client for life, rather than them going away, hating it, and not feel comfortable enough for saying anything about it. So that's a good way to really build up your relationship with your client, just making them feel comfortable that they can talk to you. So there's a few tips and tricks. Hope they've been helpful and good luck with your client.